PC gaming gave us some legendary games. Now a bunch of them are sitting right in your phone without even costing you a dime. No watered down knockoffs either. These are proper PC to mobile ports, definitely worth playing. Hello friends, welcome back. This is Mobile. Here are 10 free PC to mobile ports you must play on Android and iOS. Hi boys, we're going to be starting this list with something I've been waiting to see on mobile for quite a while here. Most of you know already the game Boltgun, and the timing actually couldn't be better because this thing is actually 48 hours away from its Android release. Nitro Games is bringing the old school FPS to Android, iOS. This isn't some watered down 40k spin-off either. In fact, it's built around a proper single player campaign with no ads, no energy system. In fact, if Nitro, the developers, just nailed the controls, mobile players are about to have one hell of a good time with it. Believe it or not, the mobile port is set to be a free game. In case you've actually missed that earlier today, some of you in fact yesterday, Ross Mobile is back with another, in fact the second beta, and this is a sort of a much bigger deal this time. So the test is opening up worldwide. Just use the Google Play link in the description, just Google search the game, download the game, play it. So far we figured out it's not just a quick stress test, you know, like the previous one. The new test actually brought some new player-friendly features. There's new items, more accessible gameplay options, yet keeping that classic Rust loop of gathering, building, surviving, and eventually getting robbed by another player if you're not too smart. Anyway, go ahead and download the game. It's about 21 gigabytes and totally plays online, and you can actually use a controller. Torchlight Infinite is already one of the better ARPGs that got a mobile treat, and earlier this week, the Unbound just turned the whole thing into a proper stress test. There's this new event that gives players faster progression, auto casting, while moving and more freedom with the build, but there's just one little tiny catch. It's if your character dies, that's it, gone. You also get 5 free compasses that can actually boost things like your gears, tarot cards, special encounters, so the rewards are actually worth taking a risk for it. This is basically now Torchlight Infinite with the training wheels just thrown into a volcano. Number 4. Sky Children of the Light, in my opinion, is just a genuine gem. And the crazy part is that it's still getting better years later after launch. The game developers, that game company, they just keep pushing out new seasons, events, updates, and all good stuff instead of just leaving it to collect dust like every other game. In case you've been putting it down for a while, the latest Van Gogh season brought this entire interactive journey which is inspired by Van Gogh's life, paintings, while, you know, the recent updates have added lots of quality of life improvements with better social features, new events, plenty of fixes as well. It's a free game, it's online, Android and iOS, beautiful, relaxing, overall one of the best supported mobile games out there on both platforms. Play the game. Going down to number 5, we've got Farlight 84. It is the mobile shooter that actually went all the way remake instead of like a lazy, just a facelift. It's got crisp controls, smooth animations, a UI that actually makes sense for once, and all the reaction you could actually get out of that brain. It's the same high-octane shooter game from the 2023 release, it's just cleaner, faster, more chaotic. If you're into mobile shooters that actually feel like a full game and not a mini-fun demo, Farlight 84's relaunch hits really hard. The classic abilities and tactical movement back, now you've got some deeper customization, new gadgets, fresh battlegrounds, one of the rare ports in fact that's translated even better from PC to mobile. Hello Neighbor is one of the games that basically helped prove mobile gaming could handle proper PC-style horror adventures. See, first of all, it's the whole package. The neighbor's house, puzzles, it's you, setting up distractions, trying not to get caught there. But the house itself, for those of you who haven't played the game, is the real star of this game. It's got secrets, traps, some ridiculous ways to get yourself into trouble, and it's just overall a game with a very strange mix of creepy and cartoon that just makes it very unique, and it actually works. It's a free game, it's offline, Android and iOS, absolute classic. I would even argue that this is no surprise, but Asphalt Legends just keeps getting bigger and better by day. Earlier this week, we've got this brand new update, which added a proper drift mode, some brand new tracks inspired by Pan's roads, a full-on JDM themed season with icons. In fact, earlier today, we actually got a Pac-Man collab. It's genuinely overall just honestly one of the coolest updates the game's had in a long time. And if you're already an Asphalt fan, this is just an easy reason to jump back in. If you're not, there has never really been a better time to see why that Asphalt Legends is still one of the best arcade racers on mobile, on Android and iOS for free. Division Resurgence, on another hand, is probably the most ambitious game ever released on mobile, like to begin with, actually. So you've got the full Division style shooting, the third person shooting, a proper open world, cover mechanics, missions, loot, that dark New York's atmosphere that just made the original so good, and the shooting is pretty good. It's weighty, the environments are packed with detail, there's a ridiculous amount of content and lots of new updates developers come up with almost weekly. It's also 12 gigabytes, so this thing isn't exactly asking for pocket change from your storage, but overall it's a free game, it's online, Android and iOS, one of the most impressive AAA shooters that you can play for free on mobile. On another hand, though, Delta Force is basically, in my opinion, at least one of the peak realistic first-person shooters, almost as if they squeezed Battlefield, the PlayStation 5 game, Escape from Tarkov, and just a Hollywood war movie in your phone. And somehow they succeeded regardless of whether your phone is a low-end device or a high-end. Not only you get some 50-player PvP, the combat's great, the explosions are great, the vehicles are smooth as hell, and it's got that operation mode that just delivers a hot racing extraction experience without losing any of its qualities from the PC port. The game runs well, it looks shockingly well, it doesn't have universal controller support, but in fact it works quite well with touchscreen on the go. Regardless of all those AAA games almost we talked about, at number 10 we've got over here Lumberjack Sim, and this isn't the game we mentioned for the past few months, but something of an updated, almost HD version of the original PC version. In fact, one of those games that surprised me. It looks like another just a sim game, but once you start chopping your first tree, you realize it's actually trying to simulate the whole process, you know? You don't just tap a button and watch your tree disappear there, you deal with the whole thing. It's a free game, it's 400 megabytes in total, plays offline, it's an absolute gem. The only problem is that it's only available on Android.
Mystic Fork shrouds the valley. Something is awakening.
Now on another hand, on number 11, we've got over here Arena Breakout. Probably the most tactical shooter that you can actually put on a phone, and recently developers went the extra mile and added an update patch, and ever since the game is globally unlocked regardless of high ping regions, and it's even smoother now. In fact, season 13 landed and added a new PvE mode, there's new areas now, monsters, special loot, anniversary rewards, including new melee gear and some new outfits. It's a 5 GB download, which is just impressive for a game this big. If you want a proper extraction shooter mobile with a low size, this is absolutely peak tactical shooting on mobile.
I don't think we're supposed to be.
And finally at number 13, which is an honorable mention of course, this is not the full game, it's a demo. Among the Sleep, in case you missed it, just a damn good way to just finish the list. It is without a doubt a proper PC game brought to mobile, and the whole thing hits different here because you're seeing this nightmare through the eye of a 2-year-old kid. The setting is this magical little house that just soon turns into an adolescent's nightmare. There's no action, no jumps, because it's just creepy stuff, strange environments, and that constant feeling that something's seriously wrong there. It is free to start playing, it's offline, Android and iOS, an absolute gem, one of the best PC to mobile ports that you can grab without having to fully pay for it. And that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know which one's your favorite game, especially if it's not on the list, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Ciao.